Hello viewer, welcome. Thank you for finding my channel. I'm Jamila del Toro Tarot. I do astrology and tarot, letting the events of the zodiac guide my readings. Not all messages will resonate for every person, so leave what doesn't resonate now, but keep it in mind because it might make sense at a later time. You're all at different points in your timelines. I hope you're all well. Thank you for returning, and hello if you're new. We're going to do another collective reading, no astrology. I am going to do a Taurus reading for Taurus's birthday. Happy birthday, Taurus. I will be doing your reading later on. I just wanted to get another good collective reading. I felt really good about the one we did yesterday, so I wanted to continue with that. I laid out the first light tarot as always, and you dropped Judgment, which is results and decisions, the Chariot, which is drive and determination, also emotional control. That's Cancer energy. You also dropped the High Priestess, which is perception, reflection on ideas and knowledge. It also says purpose in all the things. Then you drop the strategy card, and then you drop death, which is Scorpio. It's change, new life, and suspension of consciousness. And then you dropped one card that's placement for who may help. So we're going to go to the fairies and bring this down a little. The reason I do that is because the first light tarot is my cosmic energy deck, because it's all pictures from the Hubble Space Telescope. So this to me is 5D divine cosmic energy that we don't control, but we are riding on, So then I go to the fairies, which is 4D energy. We're bringing it down one vibration. When I was thinking about this earlier, it's like there's something that's been finalized. Judgment, results, decisions, finality. And then there's the Chariot, which is movement. So there's something's being closed, and then there's freedom to move to something else. However, the Chariot is not often movement yet. It's the potential for movement. It's like the car is packed, the motor's running, it's warming up, get your snacks, and we're ready to go. But it's no movement yet. Then you have the High Priestess, and I feel like there's no movement yet because there's still there's a feeling of reviewing and taking stock of what's left after this finality, after this judgment. And even though the way is going to be open for movement, there's a pause here with this High Priestess, and we're really using some perception, reflection before we make this jump. Not only that, but with it leading into the strategy card, that explains it right there. There's inner reflection because a strategy is being thought of. But then we have the death card, which is change. So even, judgment might feel like death because it's like a change in something. But the change really comes after the reflection and the strategy. And then there's some kind of true finality here, where there's a transformation of some energy into something new. And then after that, you have who may help. So let's get to Judgment, fairies. Hello. Excuse me. We do have some storms coming in. I already hear the thunder starting. So if you hear noise in the background, that might be the storm. So please clarify Judgment, fairies. Results, decisions, outlook, finality. What is done? I heard it's done. What is done, please? What is this decision? Results, too. What is this, please? Fairies. Hmm. There we go. Okay, this is Tailing the Self. This is enthusiasm for ideas, awaken, mental acuity, intellect. Interesting. Hmm. Enthusiasm for ideas, awaken. Hmm. Keep going. Talon gives me a feeling of like this fairy that's been flitting along, doing her thing, and something shiny catches her eye, and she just makes like a beeline for it. Like, you know, it feels like she was flying and then she sees it, so she goes, "Ooh, going that way." See? Like her attention is drawn somewhere else. Like, "Ooh, this is new. Okay, this is a new idea. I wonder what this is." But like with the chariot here, I don't feel like she's moving towards it yet. I just feel like her attention has been grasped for now. So let's, fairies, please clarify the chariot, determination, ambition, emotional control. That's hard for Cancer energy because Cancer is like the baby water sign, so they're pretty intuitive and emotional. Please clarify the chariot, determination, ambition, and emotional control. Hmm. I heard I want to do this right and I can't, I heard like somebody feeling like they can't let their heart lead the way in this. They gotta lead with their mind. That's why Talon is not quite moving yet. Her attention is caught, but she hasn't gone anywhere yet. Oh, that's too many. Oh my goodness. So, whatever it is, the call is pretty loud because we've got the Piper tried to pop out, but he's with 4 other cards, so I'm going to leave that go. But we have Laskuna again, and I think she came out in yesterday's reading in the same position, um, in this second middle position, I think. So she's a frog maiden and she wants to jump. Like they're both looking off into the distance, like waiting. So, like I said with the chariot, it's not movement yet, but it's the potential for movement. So here's Laskana sitting on her toadstool waiting to move. Um, she says to salvage the treasure in the muck. So something after this judgment and after this new idea, explore dreams, patterns, music, be brave and explore the inner and outer. Yeah. Be brave and explore the inner and the outer. So she's waiting. She's waiting for that. I feel like I heard she's waiting for the light to change, you know? And she's ready to jump. This salvage what's in the muck because she's like way down in the toadstools and the dirt and the leaves and stuff with the other earth fairies. So there might be something after this judgment that can be salvaged. And I feel like it is intent. It's um it's this idea of being open to the new. Like this is being salvaged from whatever was finalized. Like hmm yeah, explore. And then, but she's also very intuitive. It's saying explore dreams and patterns and in the music. There's music here too. So, like yesterday, I was saying, you might be able to get intuitive hits by listening to music, creating listening to lyrics. There are some times where you can just be in the car and there's music on in the background and all of a sudden a lyric will come through crystal clear and it'll like, you know, it'll perk you up. Like you'll register it. So Look for stuff like that and explore your dreams, not only sleeping dreams, but allow your imagination to explore itself. Like, there was something that was finalized with this judgment, okay? Results, decisions, something was judged. But now you're sitting in a position where you can, like, think a minute. Like, what do I want? What is out there? I don't even know what I'm capable of. I don't even know what's available. I don't even know what I want to try to look for. And so it's in those states, I think they're telling us that we can turn our intuition to our dreams, music, patterns, things like that. So please clarify the High Priestess. This is inner perception, hidden powers reflecting on ideas. So here we have Talon the Sylph, who's enthusiastic for these new ideas. They've awakened something, And now here with the High Priestess, we're contemplating those. This feels like there might be a conflict of the new ideas from the old established ideas. So we need to go within ourselves in High Priestess energy, purpose in all the things. Yeah. And we're looking for little snippets of information that will help us make this new decision. Or, like, if there are new ideas that we're entertaining, we want to really explore those to see how we feel about that new stuff. So please clarify the High Priestess's inner perception. What are we reflecting on? What's the collective reflecting on, please? That's too many, and I don't need him coming out either. The Glankener tried to come out, which is a sly, smooth talker in the mix. So somebody might have a whisperer, a meddler in their midst. Okay, I can take this. This is the Singer of Courage again. High Priestess energy, bravery. Yeah, look, this is another one saying to be brave. Loskuna is asking for bravery to be brave and explore the inner and the outer, and damn, Singer of Courage. So yeah, I think some in the collective are really thinking about what they need for this new idea, and it's gonna have take some self-discipline, bravery, and moral strength. And that's what's being intuited while we're in our High Priestess energy. So please clarify this. I didn't even ask yet. Why are you upside down? Okay. Please clarify strategy. What is the strategy that we need to think about? See? Yep. Things in motion. Oh, wait. There's two here. God dang it. Another card asking for exploration and experimenting. Express and share. Focusing on a project, okay? So that is the spirit dancer. She's very excited about something new, so she wants to throw herself into it. It's funny because she's almost in the same position as Talon the Sylph. So it feels like at one point we saw something shiny and our attention is grabbed, and now with Spirit Dancer we're jumping for it, okay? That's that's on strategy. So let's see. It also dropped the undressing of the salad. Okay, this is the energy of something that feels impossible. Because how do you take the dressing off of your salad? How do you return it to pre-drizzled, state? You can't. It's changed. If you wash it, it's gross. So this is feels very delicate work trying to undo something without ruining it. It says dexterity, outcomes unclear, things in motion, change of fortune. achieving the impossible. So I feel like the strategy here is like, I got no strategy. I just got to jump for it and hope for the best. Because now things are in motion that we can't stop. Okay, it also has a change of fortune and achieving the impossible. But I mean, that's not actually strategy. That's just what we want. That's not a plan. That's not actions. That's not information. That's frustrating. But afterwards, here we have death. We've got Scorpio energy. This is a change and making way for something new. Okay. What is this? Please clarify oh, soulless. Shout out to my bestie Stevie with her red hair and bright blue eyes. We've got quiet the noise. I am here. New is coming. Synthesis. I always, I always lisp over that word. Synthesis. Spiritual empowerment. Miracles are possible. Okay. Where did we see that before? Is it here with courage? Something is now possible. Solus is sun energy. He does kind of look very fiery like a lion, so some readers give it to Leo. I don't necessarily distinguish the fairy deck to any specific sign, but there is earth, air, fire, and water energy in the deck, but I don't assign it to any signs. Hang on, I'm going to change my music real quick. Okay, I paused at 1656 for anyone looking for number syncs. I just love this energy. Like, because death is a very scary kind of energy for a lot of people to handle. This is irrevocable change. This is something that we can't come back from. And it's very scary to think about that because we're losing things that we are contented with, even if we know they're not good for us. Losing that familiarity is very it's very nerve-wracking for some people, but with Solus on top of it, it's like right after the night comes the dawn, and everything is going to be great. Well, I'll say everything's going to work out positively. Spiritual empowerment, new is coming, quiet the noise. So even because especially here with being in High Priestess energy, that's very keeping our minds to ourselves for the moment. Solus is saying, quiet that noise that's, whispering to you, the I can't, what ifs, all those things, because the sun, here comes the sun, the song, here comes the sun, it's coming out. So after this change, after the storm, the sun comes out. That's what it's saying. Now, who might help us, fairies? Who is on our side? Who's in our corner? Who wants to fund this? Who wants to help us? Who is here? We've got Tobira of the Waters. So this is healing. Somebody's coming in for healing. Self-healing. Oh, accepting change. Healing wells. Important choices. Serenity. And change of emotions. Okay, so with the Chariot, we were advised to control our emotions. Then there was here another change. There's like I feel like a lot of preconceived ideas and feelings are going to be changed. And that might be with this death card. This is change. And some of us may be very uncomfortable with that. But it's saying it's not impossible, because with the undressing of the salad, it's not impossible. And there is healing coming. I can't show this card because there's boobies on it. Here, maybe I can, like that, maybe. See, she's the only one lit up about among all her other fairy friends because she is actively participating in her own healing. She is, you know, she's like pulling up the waters from source, and there's a couple other fairies underneath her. One of them looks like they're pushing her hands, like helping her lift her hands out of the water. So she's also lit up with blue light, which is a very healing light, and the ones behind her are just kind of watching. So I feel like someone's coming forward to help heal something. Otherwise, this is you finding a way to heal yourself. And I know that sounds very lonely to some people. I don't like it either. People tell you, heal yourself. Okay, but if I knew how to do that, like doctors don't operate on themselves. You need help to heal. And that's just how I feel about it. Now, we can heal ourselves. It takes long and it's hard, but it is not impossible. Especially with this card saying, I like it right under the High Priestess because it feels like we've come to some kind of decision about our own healing. And that's why we are lifting the water out of source in order to heal ourselves. She doesn't look angry about it or sad about it. She looks very calm, serene, and determined. Okay? So now we're gonna bring it down a little bit to 3D. And we're gonna check where in the 3D in our lives this is going to play out. So we've got Judgment in the cosmic 5D. Then we've got our attention being grabbed in the 4D. So please clarify this enthusiasm for ideas, this awakening. What are we awakening to, please? What area of life? What's caught our attention? There we go. What area of life is something caught our attention? What has caught our attention? Please clarify. Tail in the silk. Thank you. Oh, 9 of Cups. Okay. 9 of Cups to me is it's an energy of getting our ducks in a row. Okay? Because it's preparing for the 10 of Cups. In the 9 of Cups, the cups are still empty, but we at least have them. We've come through enough where we have them again. Again? I don't know why I wanted to say again, but feels like somebody's rebuilding. So yeah, this enthusiasm for new ideas. Oh, okay, and this wanting to jump towards something. Oh, I feel like there's going to be some real good healing in the collective for people who want to explore the idea of having a good, stable, emotional relationship again. Okay? That was the final judgment. The final judgment is I'm ready. I'm ready for this. Look at that. There's somebody shiny just caught my attention. I got all my cups lined up, ready, and I want to go for it. But Laskuna is like, but wait a minute. I'm ready, but I want to make sure that this is a good direction. So please clarify, Laskuna. Salvaging something from the muck. Exploring dreams. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. That is, I believe, Taurus energy. Wait a minute. Virgo or Capricorn. Now with the Knight, since it's in the middle, I usually give it to the middle child, which would make it Virgo energy. But it could be any of the earth signs. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest MFer in the tarot. all the knights, well, they say the knights don't come for a long time, they come for a good time, but they don't stay because they're not kings. They're not there to establish. They're not established yet. They just come in with this new, like, I don't want to say opportunity, but like a new situation. They bring a new possibility of some kind of interaction with them. However, the Knight of Pentacles is the one knight that comes to stay, and that's why it takes him so long to get there, because he's methodical, he's meticulous, and he's careful, okay? So if this is somebody coming in for the collective, it's going to be slow, and that's why it feels like Laskuna is just watching. You know, she's just like looking out. Remember, I said she was waiting for the light to change so she could go? But what she's looking for, what she's watching for, is her sweet Knight of Pentacles, who's taking his sweet damn time to get there. If this is energy for the collective and not for the incoming person, you are taking your sweet time deciding when, if, how, why, and to whom you will want to jump. It might not even be a person yet. I think if it feels like you're just formulating the new paradigm of what you want to go for. Like, I don't want to mess with people like this anymore. I want somebody who's more mature and more adventurous, and I'm going to wait for that. And that's that Knight of Pentacles energy. I'm going to wait. I'm going to be meticulous and methodical, and I'm going to wait until I see the perfect moment or thing to jump towards. Okay. Courage. Singer of Courage on the High Priestess, please. Clarify bravery on I heard bravery on inner perception, if that makes sense. Please clarify Singer of Courage on the High Priestess. I heard be brave. You know what you want. You don't have to tell nobody. You don't have to make an announcement. Decide within yourself what you want and transmute your fear and be brave for it. Self-disciplined, moral strength. It might not even be that big of a deal, like, but it might be. You might be considering behavior that people aren't used to seeing in you. You know, that's why you're kind of keeping it to yourself for a little bit with this High Priestess energy. You're like building up the strength to do it. Like, I do want this. I want something new. I want something new. I want something better, and I'm afraid to go for it, but I really want to do it. So that's where that transmutation of fear comes in. You're spitting out way too many at me. Stop yelling at me. Please clarify the Singer of Courage on the High Priestess. Oh, Chariot dropped again, along with Justice. Tried to come out twice. Do I want to keep that? No. Got the Chariot already. Please clarify the Singer of Courage on the High Priestess. One, please. One. I want to see what this new person is like. Who are you going towards? Eight of Wands wanted to come out. It's communication. Well, it's action, not just communication. There we go. What is this here? Eight of Pentacles. Okay, that's hard work. That's working towards something. We've got Pentacles here. And Cups. So the Knight of Pentacles, like I said, could be an earth sign. You're waiting for an earth sign, or you're in earth sign energy. Like I said, this is a collective reading, so this could be your energy. Yeah, this is like, I heard, let's get down to business. That's what I hear when I get the Eight of Pentacles. So this transmutation of fear, bravery, self-discipline is like a decision to finally get down to working towards something new. I feel like this is working on the inner self, because this is on the High Priestess, which is inner reflection. I feel like somebody's finally understanding there's a lot of inner work to do. And this goes back to what the last reading was saying. Do your inner work while the divine moves the wheel, okay? So that when it's time, you'll be ready. And the reason I was getting that lately is because they were showing me how the longer you keep yourself stuck, the longer the wheel can't turn for you. Because it's like you're making your own blockages, so the wheel's not turning. But if you can just release it and heal, then the wheel will start turning. It'll bring in the manifestations that you've been asking for. So many of us have put out manifestations that are 2, 3, 5, 10 years old that have not shown up yet. And it's because some of us are still stuck in that wanting phase. Not just wanting something, but the want as in the lack of it. And when you get bogged down in that, you get bogged down in the muck. What is Los Gunos say? Salvage the treasure from the muck. And the treasure is your own inspiration. Okay? So I'm not saying force it. I'm not saying you can't fake it. You're not going to fake this healing. It's not one of the fake it till you make it kind of things. Excuse me. Okay, I paused at 31:36. Sorry, I had a little scratch in my throat, so now my voice is gonna sound weird. Sorry about that. What was I saying? You cannot fake this transition. You can't fake this healing. Recently, on one of the witchy groups, there was somebody who was talking about they were doing a cord cutting ritual and it didn't work. For cord cutting, you have 2 candles, one for each person, and then you tie them with a string and you light both candles. And as the candles burn down, the string burns and it breaks, okay? Hers didn't break. And in her description, she said, I have to admit, my heart does not desire my heart's desires do not align with the intent of the ritual. And I said, that's why it didn't work, because your heart wasn't in it. So this, you really have to put your heart into healing so that you can free up, take the boot off of your chariot, and then the wheels can turn. The wheel of fortune can turn, okay? This 8 of Pentacles that we drew is telling me that the collective is finally coming to the understanding that there has to be real work put into this. So can we please clarify the undoing of the salad, undressing of the salad, and the spirit dancer, which is, wanting to explore and experiment with this new energy. And I think it's more explore and experiment within ourselves, because this high priestess energy is very strong in this reading. So this is all inner work. We want to explore those parts of ourselves that we hadn't been able to give any attention to in the past. And now with this card saying things are in motion and there's a change of fortune, do that inner work while the wheel is turning. So can we please clarify this? What does it say here? Achieving the impossible. Strategy. Please clarify that. Achieving the impossible, things in motion, explore, experiment, express, and share. So that's after we come out of High Priestess energy. Because High Priestess is keeping it, not sharing anything. But this is the want. Oh, I heard sharing and expressing and experiment with this new situation, a new situation. This could be a new person. I only have the 9 of Cups here. We don't really have anything that's saying it's love. However, I do feel like it's the opening up of the possibility of love again. So please clarify. Undressing of the salad and the spirit dancer. What is achieving the impossible? Justice wants to pop again, Libra energy, but we've got the King of Swords. Aquarius is here. So we've got Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Aquarius. King of Swords is like judge and jury. Let me refresh. I am notoriously bad with the court cards, so I'm going to refresh on the King of Swords real quick. Okay, so I give the king and queen to the higher of the signs, which would be Aquarius, but it can be any air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. The King of Swords. So the way I describe the air signs is Gemini are the little dust devils that, whip up the leaves and go through parking lots and stuff, and they're very refreshing and active and beautiful to look at, and they're fun to play with, but they kind of dissipate after a while, right? Libra is like when you have a windsuit on and you're like gliding through the thermals, like you're not too high, you're not too low, you're kind of like just drifting through the canyons on the warm air currents. But Aquarius to me are hot air balloons. Their thoughts are lofty and wide ranging. They can see many different they can see far and wide, and everything they see is equal. But they keep themselves above everybody else. That's why a lot of descriptions of Aquarians are like aliens, kind of, because they don't really they don't really vibe with people on the ground, you know. And some people are, some people who like them are like, can you come down here, please, and like, be here with us? And they're just like, no, I'm cool. I'm cool drifting along up here. I can see you. I see you. Hi. I'm going to come by again, and, I'll come down out of the basket and get some lunch, but I'm going back up. It's like that kind of energy. The King of Swords, Aquarian energy, he feels very removed, very above it, but not egotistically above it. Just like kind of, he knows he has to keep a wider, larger, higher perspective in order to know what the truth is. But the energy is that sometimes it takes a long time to get to that truth, so he's not in any hurry. Even though the swords, the air energy is the fastest moving, this is the one king I feel is very grounded mentally. No, but how am I trying to describe this? He's being discerning, I heard. So this, I don't know if you can hear the thunder. We're supposed to be getting really heavy storms. Things in motion, change of fortune, explore, experiment. But I heard he's being discerning about it. So we're going to move on to Solus. Like I said, he keeps his sword down, whereas the Queen of Swords has her sword up ready to cut heads off. Like, that's not true. Shoo. That's not true. Shoo. That's not going to serve me. Shoo. Cutting it away. But the King of Swords kind of holds his sword down, where I feel like he's still receiving testimony, I heard. He's still considering the evidence. Oh, okay. So collective. Some of you are in an energy of still receiving evidence, information. Okay. But things are in motion. And there's a project. You might be the project, though. Oh, I like this now. Okay. I feel like this is a very advocating for ourselves with this King of Swords. Because the King of Swords is like clarity, okay? And I feel like the collective, whoever this is resonating with, whoever this Aquarius energy, you could have it in your chart. The person coming towards you could have it in their chart. It could be something that started in Aquarius season, but there's a feeling of advocating for yourself, for your decision to engage in this new energy of allowing yourself to heal, exploring the things within yourself that you were never able to before. And with I heard and passing judgment on it, because again, the King of Swords is the judge. And it's right under judgment. So what they're telling me is some in the collective are making a well-informed judgment for their own advocacy. Okay? I'm healing, and there's nothing you're going to tell me that's going to change my path, because I have to do this. It's going to be hard work here with the Eight of Pentacles. It's going to be slow here with the Knight of Pentacles, but I'm enthusiastic and I'm looking towards the future with Loskuna, and I'm just waiting to I'm just waiting. All right, let's continue. Solace, please. Sun energy. It says, quiet the noise. Oh, see, yeah. King of Swords is always up in his head. You know, there's just so much going on intellectually up there. Sometimes it can feel like there's many people in the brain giving information, arguing about the information. It's like court up there, you know? So, solace, this is synthesis and change. Oh, it's on death. Okay. Please clarify this. Something coming. Sorry. Please clarify solace. I feel like this is a powerful person coming in, because it's right before Tabira of the Waters, which is the healing. And I feel like this is an energy coming in like, relax. I'm here and I'm here to help. You can let this go. That's that death card. Change, that new life. I heard let this go. I am here. Please clarify who is Solace. Might be the king, but please clarify who is Solace. Please clarify Solace on death. That's too many. Those are good cards too. Okay. Please be a good one. Two of Pentacles. That is a decision. Okay. Now, collective. While you are weighing these situations, you're weighing tangible things. Okay, the Pentacles are always tangible things. So maybe you have to rearrange some things. Maybe you have to pick one job over another, or you have to pick. It's like, it's the juggling card, the deciding card. But while you are in this energy of juggling these two pentacles, okay, your attention is completely on them, and your back is turned to the waters behind you. This is the waters of emotion. So I feel like some in the collective are going to be looking at this very intellectually and very grounded. Okay. However, what he doesn't see is behind him, his ship is coming in. This is what he is waiting for. Okay. Also, it's coming in under the moon, so he doesn't see it coming, doesn't feel it coming. It's hidden. It's coming in with a cycle. So this is something that's cycling back around, or a cycle is ending or opening where the ship is finally coming in. Also in this card, the ship is being led towards him by a dolphin. Dolphin is very intelligent, very playful, very mischievous, but it's friend energy. Okay, so while you're weighing this, now remember, Soul has said, quiet the noise, I'm here now. But who is here? And I feel like this, whatever you're wanting, is coming into the harbor, being led in by a friend that you don't see because your back is turned. You're busy. You're doing Pentacles work. You're doing Pentacles work even on yourself, inner work. So, wait, what did you want me to say? I got it? Okay. But again, it's under the moon. And this is also telling me if you're not ready, if you haven't made these decisions, if you're still juggling, you're going to miss this coming in. And that has to do with, like what I was saying before, about if you're not healed, the wheel can't turn and it cannot bring you your manifestation because you won't be ready for it. Okay? So this is saying it's here, but you're still healing. We're going to get clarity on that one. You're so close. It's like almost lined up, you know? But then again, they're telling me to tell some of the collective, do take your time because it has to be sincere, okay? They're saying, hang on. They're saying it'll be here when you're ready, but don't let it go too long, okay? Yet it's saying make sure you do your work. It'll be here when you're ready, but just don't take too long. Don't get bogged down in it. Don't stay in that pit too long. And now can we clarify to Vira of the healing waters on who may help? See? Self-healing, accepting change. Ooh, I'll take that one. 10 of Wands. Okay, so this is and again with the moon here. Yeah, I feel like this is coming in under the radar. Under the radar. While you're busy ending this burdensome situation under the moon. So it even may be you're doing this work. You're still doing this inner healing under the radar. Like you're keeping it to yourself. But thank goodness that 10 is there because you're laying down whatever burden this is. And this could be what this 2 of Pentacles is, you know? And we will get some more clarity. I think I want to go one more layer. And then I think we're going to do the theme cards just to get some levity here. Excuse me. Okay. Clarify the 9 of Cups, please, for the collective. Oh my goodness. Judgment on Judgment. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, just it's decided. I heard it's decided you are going to take this new opportunity. Oopsie. Tell me a little bit more about that, please. Okay. So they're telling me to mention how in the Rider-Waite, the Judgment card is the Archangel Raphael, I believe. One of the archangels blowing the trumpet at the end, okay? And things that were in tombs, you know, we did have the death card here. Things that were dead are being called to account. And what happens when you call them to account? They go before a judge and jury. That's the King of Swords here. So there is something, that's why I think it's something from the past. Or it could just be old ideas, old paradigms, things that you're bringing up from, like, that you held on to from the past, and you're bringing that forward in order to call them to account. Is this worth keeping or not? Is it worth, keeping this or not? Please clarify the Knight of Pentacles for the collective. What is the slow moving energy that Los Guna is waiting for? Who's the Knight of Pentacles, please? Transmutation. Treasure in the Muck. Please clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Cups? Okay, I like that. That's the possibility of new love, yeah. But it's divinely given. Like, all the aces are kind of like a surprise from the divine. So this, again, like I was saying, I think is the opportunity to explore new love again. Yeah, but it's coming in slow. It's either you're being slow about your healing, or this night coming in is slow, but it's coming in true. That's an ace. So that's purity. Yeah, I like this. It's got an owl, so I feel like this is, again, moon energy, night energy. This is something that could come in the dark. And please clarify the Eight of Pentacles. What is the work? Transmutation of fear. That's the work. Can you clarify the Eight of Pentacles? What's the project? Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Thank you. Five of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. So that's the out in the cold card. Okay. So that can be read two ways, though. Either they're either you feel put out, or you're going towards help. Okay? That card can be read in different ways. And I don't really see anything negative here. The Ten of Wands is burdensome, but it's not, devastation. So it might feel like while you're doing this inner work, you're feeling very alone and abandoned. That's necessary, and it's not. It's an illusion. You're not abandoned. You're not alone. It is right, natural, and healthy that you take time for just you. You don't let anybody else in. You don't go out. Well, you don't reach outward. Making new connections until you're ready. But it can be very lonely. But it's gonna be okay. I mean, all the other cards are, you're gonna be all right. But I just feel like at the moment, while you're doing this inner work and this high priestess energy, gathering your courage, doing this, keeping your head down and doing this inner work, it's gonna feel kind of lonely. Okay, but it will be positive outcome. Please clarify the King of Swords. This debating, this not intuiting, but studying, judgment, keeping a lofty high. I feel like it's keeping yourself removed from things, and that's fine. That's fine, Clarify. Oh, that's way too many. What are you doing to me? Clarify. Thank you. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. I heard I'm creating options for myself. Okay? But don't, so we went from the 5 to the 7, you skipped the 6, and the 6 of Pentacles is equal distribution of your energy. Don't skip that. You have to even out the energy that you're giving out to people and yourself, okay? The Six of Pentacles is balancing that. Two for you, two for me, two for them. Okay, don't forget to give that back to yourself. It's missing here so far. You went from feeling alone to creating your options. Don't forget to give back to yourself. Okay? Seven of Pentacles. Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking the Seven of Cups. My bad. Seven of Pentacles is waiting on your investment. Okay? But again, you skipped the six. You went from feeling like there's not enough. You're not getting the give me that word again. It's right there. Ugh. It just you're going from a feeling of lack and abandonment to I totally drew a blank. I don't know why. What's that blockage there? Okay. I heard that's part of what the king is contemplating, is how long it's going to take for this to come to fruition. Oh my God. Whew. It's like I'm still waiting on some things to open up. That's what it was. Because in some decks, they're like, the pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles are on the vine. They're like ripening, right? But they're not ready yet. That's what that is. Please clarify the Two of Pentacles. Choice. Juggling, but not seeing something coming in the background. Please clarify the Two of Pentacles. Distracted, but I mean, it's to be expected. So it's like Spirit is just giving you a heads up that, okay, Knight of Pentacles dropped again, and the Star, but they came up together. Slow energy. Two of Pentacles. Please clarify the Two of Pentacles. Clarify the Two of Pentacles, please. Oh, death on death. Yeah. It's just starting to reiterate again. This is, you gotta let it go. I heard you gotta let something go. Look at this. We've got death. We got solace, which is the light after the darkness. You've got considering your options, and death again. Let it go. That's amazing, because what did we have? Judgment, and then Tail in the Sylph, and then Nine of Cups, and then Judgment again. So then let's clarify the Ten of Wands. I hope this is resonating for you guys. I hope it's making sense. I hope it's useful. If it is and you'd like to contribute to the channel continuing, I do have donation information in the description. And feel free to drop anything you would like in there. Please clarify the Ten of Wands. What is this burden that we're putting down? Okay. Thank you. The Seven of Cups. There, I did see that earlier, right? When I thought it was the Seven of Pentacles. So, the burden we're putting down is the illusion of other options. Okay? Or, because I always see, like, the person looking in the sky and all these cups, okay? And they all contain different things, but they're all emotional things. I feel like some in the collective are letting go of options emotional options that didn't work out. Because when we come around back to the beginning, you've got the Nine of Cups here in the beginning, which is, finally lining up all your ducks in a row, ready to move on to this new cycle of possibly a new exploration in the love department. And here's the Seven of Cups right after death. Okay, so maybe this ending this indecision opens up more options. Whew, there we go. I think that's what I'll make the title. Ending the indecision. Oh, well, maybe I can put in the healing part too. But ending the indecision brings in options, emotional options. But don't forget that the ship coming in that you turned your back on, and you didn't even mean to turn your back on it. You're just busy. You're busy. It's coming in behind you. It's coming in under the moon. You don't see that. You know. So once you are, once this is, once this is dealt with and that decision is made, you will have options opening up. So we're going to go to my theme deck. And we're going to get just some levity here. We're going to get some fun messages. Okay. Let's throw some fun. Okay, Mercury, that's good because Mercury just came out of retrograde. So communication, thinking, movement, news. That's good. Excuse me. Give me some more for the collective, please. This time I'll take as many as you want to drop. Okay. That's a good start. Let's try these. We've got, remember you are Earth, okay? Ground yourself, heal, provide, and stay steady. You can't see the button. I drew these, so. We also have, we'll save that for last. It says, remember you are spirit. Connect, listen, know, ascend, and be still. See? We've got be willing to learn something new. All right. And my favorite card in this whole deck is the finger. You got the finger. Look, see the finger? It says you give too many fucks. Okay? Hint, give none. All right? We actually want to drop a few more. I feel like that's telling you if there's people who are telling you, why are you doing this? Why are you changing? Why do you want to go? Why do you want to explore something else? Tell them, give them the finger. Give me a few more, please, for the collective. Just a few. Give me a few more, please. No? That's it? Just ended with the finger, huh? We'll take these three. Okay. We got growth. Okay. We've got Jupiter energy. All right, Jupiter is, I don't know if it still is, but it was in this really powerful conjunction with Uranus. And to me, it felt like the frat boys having a house party. And I think it was in Taurus. Jupiter, divine authority, protection, luck, prosperity. But it could also be ego, pompousness, and charm. And then ladies is pimps too. So ladies, you have everything you need, collective, in order to make this change that you want to make. I feel like everybody is going to really be deeply considering what they want, who they are, where the traditional ideas that they've been functioning in came from. Can they be undone? But in the end, it's going to just take a lot of healing. And you can't fake that healing. You have to really do the work. And in order to do that, um, you have to dig through all that old crap that you're holding on to. Okay? It's going to be hard. I don't feel like it's going to take too long. Because we've got a lot of good movement energy here. We've got the ending of a hard situation with that Ten of Wands being putting down the burden. We're being discerning about things with the King of Swords. That's also like, that's the energy I was getting, that we're advocating for ourselves. We're deciding what our own truth is by what we have processed already. The point they want me to really emphasize is that the longer you keep yourself burdened down, the longer the wheel is stuck, because the wheel can only turn when you're ready for it to turn. So that's why a lot of times we sit and we, wallow in the idea that our manifestations aren't coming, but it's that wallowing in that low vibrational energy that's actually hindering the wheel from turning, okay? I think that's what I'm going to try to title this. So thank you, collective. And I will be back with the Taurus happy birthday reading, okay? Until then, take care of each other and thank you for watching. Bye.